Damn, season 4 is ending with a bang. Welcome back to Fog Entertainment. We're here with Par, season 4, episode 10. It is the season 4 finale. You can't fix this. And this was quoted by Tasha. And the only real problem that I've got with this episode is the reaction that Ghost and Tasha had to losing their kid in Raina. I don't really know how to explain it, but the reaction was more of a, like, 2 weeks have passed. Like, Raina died in the finale, and then we had to wait to season 5, and it's been like a 2 week time skip. This is like the same night or the next morning. And I just didn't, like, I'm not saying they weren't bothered, because, I mean, Tasha was breaking down, Ghost wanting to go on the warpath, but I just expect a wee bit more from the reaction, but they're in the interrogation. And initially, when this was happening, this interrogation, I actually thought Raina was somehow alive, even though, I mean, it clearly, I mean, I was like 100% sure she was dead. But I was like, how are they going to spin this? Because I actually thought, based off their reactions, she was still alive. But I think when Tariq said, no, I don't know the man who murdered my sister, it was pretty blatantly obvious. Tommy then goes to meet with his family. The mob, the mafia, Tony Soprano's crew, essentially. But then Kanan pulls up with the two guys he killed last episode, and he demands, Tommy, did you send these guys after me? And Tommy's like, nah, it wasn't me. And then they come to the consensus that it's Dre. But I really hope going into season 5 we get more of Tommy and Kanan. And I think, judging by the end of it, we're going to get that. So I'm really looking forward to season 5. But we have to talk about this first. Tariq's still maintaining his story that he doesn't know who killed her. Tasha tells Ghost that he lies like you. And Ghost is like, fuck's sake, Tasha, give the boy a break. He just lost his sister. We lost our baby girl. And then Ghost like, I'm going to fix this. Tommy warned me about the cartel. And she's like, you can't fix this, Ghost. This was a good scene. You know, they were both visibly, like, but I don't know. I just expect a bit more, like, initially for the start of the episode about these two, like, being sad about the death of their daughter. And then, like, they come up into their apartment and it's like everybody's there. And they, like it's not even like they have to fake sadness. They really don't. But yeah, Ghost gets ready. He's going to go on the warpath. He needs to know. He thinks it's the Jimenez cartel who's, you know, retaliated here by killing his daughter, which is pretty sick. Angela's then giving her big speech here, talking about, we found this gun, obviously pointing to one of the Jimenez cartel. Sax then turns up and reveals that he starts speaking about St. Patrick, like, there's really no need for that, Sax. We dropped that a long time ago. He goes, well, but his daughter got killed, and obviously, you know, Angela's got a close relationship with, had a close relationship, you know, interacted with Raina quite a few times. But, you know, quite sad scenes here. I mean, even watching this episode, I was still in like a state of shock about how this even went down. Ghost leaves. Angela confronts him. It's like, you cannot play by these rules. You can't kill Raina's killer by going out in the streets. Like, I'm making funeral arrangements, buddy. But obviously that's what he's going to do. Sax does warn Angela that now is the perfect time to bring Ghost down, because he's going to get sloppy and he's going to avenge his daughter. And Sax is absolutely on the money, but Angela just wants nothing to do with this, man. Tommy and Ghost sit in the back of the car, well, in the front of the car, sorry, and Tommy's like, I'm sorry, Ghost, and Ghost is like, everything we did, Tommy, was for those kids. We got to make this right. Tariq then makes a phone call to Kanan, asking about Ray Ray. He hasn't given me my shipment, man. He hasn't given me my shipment. But Kenan's like, I wonder why he's asking about Ray. But later on we see Kenan speaking to, like, his crew, I guess, his new crew. So this guy seems to set up a crew every time he leaves, man. And one of them reveals that Ghost's daughter died last night, and he's like, what? Well, he says child, and then he's like, what, Tariq? He's like, no, his other one. And then obviously that's kind of why Kanan puts two and two together about that, and he ends up telling Tommy that it was Ray Ray. But talking of Ray Ray, he is paid a visit here by Angela, and obviously if he wasn't a cop, this just wouldn't work, but it does work. And Angela confronts him, and Angela's like, you spoke to the main girl yesterday, Raina. But she's not really too suspicious. I guess when she goes back to the department, she does look at, like, the laptop, and sees that he was, like, zoomed in on the case and the file and all the details about it. Anyway, Tommy and Ghost lay the smackdown, and the guy that killed Julio, they essentially wipe him out. But the guys obviously had nothing to do with Raina's death. And they're like, we had nothing to do with it. The Jimenez cartel wouldn't kill kids. They wouldn't sign off on it. And he's like, but I did hurt your family. I'm the one that killed Julio. And then they're like, who the fuck said that? And he's like, Dre, it was Dre. So Dre is completely and utterly landed in the shit here by this guy. But you know what? He was getting absolutely shot to death with a nail gun and co. I can't really blame him too much. Tommy then goes to like talk to Dre. But then Ray Ray meets with Dre and demands that Dre gives him the money, or else he's going to out him because he's like, I've been wearing a wire this whole fucking time. Yeah, right. Yeah, you like, but by association, if you've been wearing a wire this entire time, like dirty or not, you're not going down. Ray, big man. Ray. So Dre Higgs is in this guy's pocket, not good. And then Tariq heads out. Tariq's like, I gotta head out. Tommy then meets with the priest and says, it was a pretty funny conversation he had here with the priest, and then after this is when Tommy finds out for Ken. And another thing I didn't really like about this episode, he's making the funeral arrangements, Ghost, and then like the councilman guy for Queens is like saying, "Oh, you've got to choose this. We've got to make it all about publicity. You know, we've got to be in the public eye. There's good money and things to be made for this." And like Ghost just sits and accepts it like a little bitch. Like I don't know if it's going to ever result in Ghost killing this guy, but it really should. This guy he seemed dead on. Now all of a sudden he seems like the biggest dick on God's green earth. Tommy then storms in to Ray Ray's cousin's place. She's been kind of going out with Tariq. He demands here, but yeah, I didn't think he'd kill her. He didn't kill her, but he gets all the information that he needs about one of the stash houses, damn it, boy. And then Sasha obviously finds that the Tariq's going to do this. And there was just a weird scene where Tasha was trying to find Tariq in her own house, and everybody looked like Tariq. It's so weird, right? So Rain has died, and these kids, who are obviously like family or associates to the family, are all in Tariq's room playing his fucking Xbox, and it's like, hold on here. It's like a wake. It's everyone's sitting here playing fucking Xbox. What he's dead, man. She then goes into her safe. Tasha, turns out Tariq has took the gun. Tariq then confronts Dre about Ray, and then what does Big Ray do? Or no, Tariq's Dre. Sorry, he gives up the location. Tasha then, in a panic, demands they get a trace to Tariq's cell, but don't tell the police about it, Angela. And then once the trace comes through, Angela's like, why didn't you want me to tell the police? Well, it's blatantly fucking obvious why Tasha didn't want you to involve the police, because hell, shit is about to go down. So Tariq shows up at the apartment where Dre is supposed to meet Ray. Tariq has managed to get in. Ghost arrives just behind him, sees him get in the elevator. Ghost then has to smash the door. Tommy then has to open the door the same way. Sasha then has to open the door. So at this point, we've got Tariq bursting into the apartment while Ghost is in second place, Tommy's in third, and Tasha's in fourth. It's like, holy shit, what's going to go down? Right. They've just killed Raina. I didn't think Tariq was going to die, but it wouldn't have been like the biggest shock in the world if he did die, considering what just happened last episode. But Tariq, he's getting, downplayed here by Ray. Ray's calling him a card. Oh, your sister had more balls than you. But then a gunshot goes off. Ghost breaks into the apartment. Ray is dead. Tommy shows up. Tasha shows up, man. And everybody is okay. Then the witness last episode, who, seen Ghost on the TV and recognised him, is now with Sax. So is this a new way into St. Patrick into Ghost? Then the priest meets with Dre and says, I didn't know you killed Julio. And then fucking Dre just absolutely kills him. Tariq then washes all his clothes like Tommy and Ghost used to do. Crazy shit going down. Dre then meets with Jimenez and looks like they're all happy Lori. Happy Dory. Da, 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 da. And then Tariq, the gun that he fired is like the bullet's lodged in the wall, and Angela wants that for the investigation, forensics. And then Tasha tells the lawyer, guy that she's been sleeping with, I committed the crime. It wasn't Ghost. It was me. And obviously it's her gun that Tariq used. So is Tasha going to jail? I don't think that's going to happen. But that's what season 5's setting up to be. Dre's meet with the Jimenez cartel finishes. And then we see Ghost and Tommy plan their next moves. We can't just wipe him in front of the cartel. And then Kanan's in the back. I was like, holy shit. Obviously now all three of them have got a personal beef with Dre, and it looks like these three are going to unite. And then Tommy's like, "Anyone for some pizza?" Obviously referring to, "I've got my family's in the mob." Holy shit! Are we going to get these three teaming up with the mob to wipe out Dre and the Jimenez cartel? What a way to set up season 5. And what I love about this episode, right? I'm giving it a 9 because I do think there was a few things off with it, but it was still a great episode, don't get me wrong. I love a TV show where something massive happens in the penultimate episode and then the finale is like the aftermath, but so much else going on. I hate when some like a cliffhanger happens and you have to wait to the next season. Now, obviously, right, this show happened a few years ago, so I don't need to wait. But I look at Sons, like Donna died in episode 12, and then the finales, the big revelation. Sons, like so many examples in Sons, like when Opie shoots Clay. You don't have, it's not the season finale. You can just tune in next week. And I love when TV shows do this. The Walking Dead did the polar opposite most times. Now, to be fair, it did kill Shane in the penultimate one, but The Walking Dead used to do it in the early seasons. By the later seasons, it was all about the clickbait, baby. But anyway, guys, I'm going to give this episode a 9 out of 10, which means for the season, it was 74 out of 100, which means an average rating of 7.4. That's quite good. I mean, it's not too bad, and the season definitely ended stronger than what it. I mean, it started strong and it ended really strong. In the middle was a wee bit weak in parts, but you know what? A really good season for me, the best season overall, and I'm really looking forward to the next 2 seasons. And then, of course, we've got 3 books to enjoy, which are still ongoing. So yeah, cannot wait, troops. But until next time, 9 out of 10, and peace.